small town on half the bar some town now, eh?
Yeah, what's that? I heard he's got the Duke. He's got something else too, is he?
Bought the building that ships.
Did he really? No way, what?
He owns the building that the Carrie works in, or a place called The Works. You know the place that used to be Capricorn?
Yeah?
Yellow Dury, he owns that building too.
Good way, man. He's doing well then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So,
Go ahead.
he's got a DeLorean, a Porsche, a couple of houses.
And one of his buddies is in on that with him?
There's two of them. Now there used to be, I don't remember if you remember Neil Wine.
Yeah.
Big guy, Neil, yeah. He used to be on it. And an Irish guy named Terry O'Rourke. He used to run the Duke of Duckworth, right?
Yeah.
So
And Carl and Terry started up the Duke again then, didn't they?
Well?
Carl and Terry did the Duke
Yeah,
together.
took over the Duke. Right? No one else would do it.
The banks of Newfoundland to quench the thirsty Yankee buyers' greed. So haul up the main sewers off, she said, again for Newfoundland bound, and there it came.
What? Over there! Where? What? Over there on the water! I just pushed someone in that truck, but I can't see. It's kind of hard to tell in this light.
Yeah, I see him. Let's get him, Sarge.
Hang on. From the gardener. Nervous. Unpredictable. No. Better that we wait. Let them think we're safe. Let the guard down. And pow!
Yeah, pow! I like that, Sarge, but aren't you afraid we'll get away?
No, Constable. They will not get away. And you know why?
Because you got the license number.
No, Constable. They will not get away because they're criminals. Petty little criminals. Petty little criminals with petty little criminal minds. You understand? Petty little criminals with petty little criminal minds. And as well you know, Constable, the criminal mind is a lazy mind. A mind that's always looking for the easy way out. Always looking for the shortcut. No need to work hard and compete in the real world. Just a little scam here, a little robbery there.
I see.
But that criminal mind has a fatal flaw. For that same laziness that bred to criminality also breeds mistakes. Little things that get overlooked, that we would not overlook. We who are officers of the law, we who are not lazy and not distracted by the shortcut, are meticulous and relentless and out of pursuit. That is why we are smarter than they. And that is why they will never get away.
We'll nail these lazy punks, Sarge.
No, Tom. We beat them with this, not that. We only carry the gun because it's something these lowlifes can understand. But that is not our true weapon. The true weapon is the superior mind of the police officer.
Yeah. Want these punks, Sarge? I want them bad.
Yes, Constable, you'll get your chance. Don't worry, you'll get your chance. But right now, let's let them lead us to the nest. Come on.
About Tom, we heard from Jack and Rich. The moon's coming up. They don't want to be out on that bay and full looked.
They'll be along. Don't you be worrying about the lads. They got sense enough.
Text Turpin's son. Now he's going pickup. She knew about her big ears.
Well, you know you can't tell a mountie like that.
Sure you can. You never noticed that. Sure, they all got the biggest kind of ears. They got to have good eyesight, too. Sure, the Schindler tried to join up. They wouldn't let him in because his eyes weren't big enough. He didn't have them 20 eyes. And they wouldn't even look at him.
Sure they want good eyes for that racket.
Big eyes, big ears, and whatever else. And sure, they got to be at least 6 foot or they won't look at him. I don't know what they want them so tall for. Sure wouldn't do much good in a racket. Just one good kick to them.
Now, Ma, don't be getting worked up. Remember what the nurse said.
Shagger, I says, just one good kick. No, I don't know what they want them so big for. Sure, there's no wonder you can spot them all away. Them big eyes and them big ears and them big long shanks. Oh, he's come. Jack's home. The truck is parked. He's coming up the lane. God bless us and save us. He's home safe.
Not to worry.
Home. We got him, Dad. We got him.
God bless us and save us.
God bless us and save us. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
Now, Jack.
Praise the Lord, and passionate blast for God's sake.
How much was it there?
How much? Ma, you better sit down.
How much, my son?
How much? 600.
Bottles?
No, not bottles.
Gallons?
Now, Ma, do you think us so crude? We only deal in the refined products. Refined, bottled, sealed, and, case.
You're not telling me you got 600 cases.
Why, yes, dear father, I do believe you got it right. 600 cases at $50 profit a case works out to a profit of, $30,000.
Oh, dear Jesus.
My God, Boyce. You pull this off, you'll have enough to go legit.
Oh, I have no doubt we'll pull it off. Sure, we can move 50 cases right here in Baycoat. My contact at St. John's will take care of the rest.
$30,000. Thanks be to God.
Sure, how in the name of God you pay for it?
That's the thing. We pay it after we move. Well, Bear's so backed up with stock over in St. Pierre, he's got no place to keep it. I only had to lay $1,000 down.
Have you got it off the boat?
Oh, yes, it's safely tucked away.
Nobody saw you coming in.
Yes, because Tess Turpin saw the Mounties today.
When?
This morning.
She thinks it was some Mounties. They were in a Ford pickup.
Sure, that could be anyone.
But she wants to be careful, my son.
Yes, but enough about that. Now, you two are worrying too much. No more worrying tonight. Let's have a party. I'm in the mood to party.
Now be careful you don't attract too much attention. You're not out of the woods yet.
Oh, but I'm gonna party.
Yes, but you want to be careful. Some of those cops can be tricky.
Sure, they can't arrest the fellow for having a bit of fun now, can they?
Now, Jack. Your father's got a point.
Yes, but just a little party. Sure, I got work to do later on. My God, you're some lovely woman. Where'd you ever come up with one like this?
I go out by your foolish.
Hello? Hello, Jim, how's it going, my son? Yeah, we just got back. Yeah, never mind it now. Never mind it now, I'll tell you later. Listen, come on over, boy, we're having a spree. Yeah, and don't forget to bring that lovely sister of yours with you. Yes, sir. Oh, we're gonna have a good time tonight. There's a party going on around here. Let's celebrate. It's all right.
So, what did you get? Rum?
Rum, whiskey, vodka, you name it. I even got them throwing a few cases of Tia Maria for the ladies.
My boy. You're some boy.
Yes, some boy. Now I'm gonna have a nice little drink.
Yes, and I'm going to have some of that Tia Maria.
Oh, sorry, Ma. All I got with me now is rum, so you have to for that.
Well, then I suppose Mom will have to do.
Yes, I suppose it will. Dad?
I suppose one little one won't kill me?
No, sure, I don't suppose it will. Yes, I think it's time we liberated the genie from her bottle and got to know her better. Little one for Dad. Slightly bigger one for the lovely Miss Peddle. And a damn fine one for young Jack who's about to reap his fortune, ha! Cheers. Cheers. Now, who's going to propose the toast? How about the lovely lady?
Oh, no, Miss Son. You know I'm no good for that. You give the toast, you devil.
Dad.
You go ahead, my son. I'm content not sitting here.
All right, then, fine. Let me think. Rum, rum, you are never so sweet, in a bottle or in a glass, as when ripened in a dark and dusty street, where the excise man cannot but kiss my ass.
Oh, now, Jack.
I raise a toast to rum, his brother whiskey and the dance. I raise a toast to you, my dear parents, and to a long departed friend, the King of France. Your anxiety! Well, if it isn't the Snook siblings all the way from next door.
My, that looks so good, huh? Hope you say some for your favorite neighbors.
Oh, to be sure, to be sure. Come in, James, do come in, and a special welcome to you, dear Ruby.
Thank you, Jack. Now, come in, my child. Let me take your coat.
Now, missus, you know us to know what to do with my coat. Stand back.
Look out, now. Oh, allow me.
Well, now, isn't Jack a fine gentleman then? Yes, he certainly is.
You got that right, my dear.
No, Ruby, I'd keep a close eye on him if I was you, huh?
Oh, yes, my dear. You keep a very close eye on me, and if you don't mind, I'm going to keep a real close eye on you, too.
So how are you, mister?
Can't complain, Jim. I got a bit of the stiffness in the legs, but other than that, number one.
I know just what you're talking about, boy. Sure, I've been getting a bit of stiffness myself lately, huh?
Now?
I think I'm going to have to get married.
Oh, my parents' house, right?
Anyway, lads and ladies, I got a busy one in the woods tomorrow, so I think I'm going to turn in early.
Good night, Bob.
Good night.
My house.
Now he's gone, missus. What do you think? He gives me a kiss, huh?
Come on, boy, you're devil, your stiffness, you're shocking.
Missus, I think you women are reading me the wrong way. I only meant that if I was married, I'd have someone to give me a nice massage after a hard day's work. Man who works as hard as I do needs a little massage every now and then, don't you know?
Ha! Well, enough about you and your stiff problems, my son. Thought you and your charming sister had a drink.
Don't mind if I do, dear Jack.
Save some for Ruby, now. There you go.
Thank you, Jack.
My sincere pleasure, my dear.
Watch him, Ruby. He's a smooth one.
I do believe I can take very good care of myself, big brother.
That's right, Ruby, you tell him.
Now, boys, enough of your tormenting poor Ruby. If we're going to have a party, we got to have a song. Or a story or two.
All right, Ma, let's have another dance.
No, Miss Son. I'm not as young as I used to be. Save your dancing for the young women.
Oh, well, I think I'll let Ruby enjoy her drink for now.
Come on, Jack, you give us the first story, and I'll tell you whether you telling us lies or not.
I cannot tell a lie.
Ah!
Well, I'll tell you, this one's as true as a sermon.
Ah!
Sure, you know I wouldn't lie to your sister. To your sister, the most beautiful girl in Bay Cove.
Oh, my. Just tell the story, Jack.
Well, seems there was this young Larry a few years back. His name was Herman or something or other, but he was better known by the name of Rusty Ack.
Rusty what?
Ack, Ma! Ack!
Oh, my goodness.
So anyway, this young fella, he liked the ladies, you see, and he liked to take the odd drink too, right? But there was one little problem that our boy Herman had to overcome. He didn't have any money.
Too bad, too bad.
Amen. And there was another fellow in this town, a Mr. Rendell by name, but everybody called him Parity because he had such a big nose.
Parity?
That's right, Mom. Or to be more polite, you might say he was nasally gifted, right?
Hey, go on.
So anyway, old Parakeet ran a little story, you see, and it was a well-known fact he was no slouch. So Parakeet being the entrepreneurial type, right? He was not adverse to partaking in the noble endeavour of cutting the excise man out of the loop.
Like you would.
Like you would. And so anyway, young Herman figures he's no slouch himself. And then he'll kill a few birds with the one stone, right, by getting a job doing deliveries for old Parakeet.
Like you would.
Like you would. So anyway, he goes to see old Parakeet and he tells him that he's going to blow a whistle on his whole noble endeavour unless he gives him a job, see? And so by hook and by crook, he gets that job. Well, things went okay for a little while, but pretty soon Parakeet starts getting complaints from the customers that there's something wrong with the Elkie.
Something wrong with it?
Yes, ma. They're starting to say it's watered down.
Oh, my goodness.
And so Parakeet, who's been noticing that Herman's been smiling a lot more lately, figures he must be taking a bit out of the bottles on the way to his deliveries and then topping them up with water.
Like you would.
Now, Jim.
He knows I'm only joking, boy.
Come on, let him tell the story.
Thank you, my lady.
Go on.
So anyway, old Parakeet is not too keen on accusing Herman of anything without clear proof, right? And he knows that Herman's got a lot less to lose than he does if he blows the whistle, so he thinks and he thinks for a while. And then he comes up with a plan, see? He tells Herman that he's to deliver a bottle of his very, very best to a Mr. Miles, who runs a lighthouse on the island about 10 miles off the coast, right? And at the same time, he's to give Mr. Miles his beautiful 18-year-old daughter. Right back to the shore, see? Now, Herman's in his glee, right? Here's a chance to sample some of the finest Elkie and spend time with the lovely Miss Miles.
This one's getting good.
So Parakeet gives him the special bottle, right? Sends him on his way. And sure enough, as predicted, Herman takes a few swigs to get his courage and charming gear for Miss Miles.
Like you would.
Then he tops up the bottle with H2O out of the tap. And 15 minutes later, he's steaming out the harbour with Miss Miles, and my son is in his glory. He's standing tall in the aft of the boat. He's smiling and nodding at young Miss Miles. And she's sitting there all pretty small and nodding like that. Now, unbeknownst to Herman, there was a little something extra in that bottle. It seems Mr. Rendell added a good-sized glass of milk of magnesia to that bottle.
Oh, my God.
Little something to liven up the trip across, you might say. And as the boat started rocking a bit, Herman thought he felt something.
I dare say he did with that milk of magnesia.
That's right, Ma. First it was just a little cramp, right? And he ignored it, but then it started to get worse, see? And he started to double over a bit, right? And well, what he really wanted to do was relieve himself over the side, of course. And he couldn't do that, right? Here was Miss Miles sitting all pretty in front of the boat looking up at him. Now, the shore was only a half-mile off, there was no place to land, and the island was a good 10 miles off. Herman was trapped. There was nothing he could do but try to head back to the wharf and try to hold it.
I can't much longer, Captain. She's breaking up. She's gonna blow, Captain.
Herman had to think of something fast, so he told Miss Miles that he'd forgotten something very important. And then he gunned the boat back around towards the wharf. It was getting so bad he could almost taste it. Well, now, of course he couldn't taste it. He could darn well smell it.
I believe I can smell it now, Captain.
I can't hold it much longer.
Jim.
Herman gritted his teeth and he dug in. By God, he was going to make it. He tightened up every time he was going to hit a swell. And just as he was feeling he was going to explode, the water started looking a bit bigger off in the distance, right? So he made a critical decision. A critical decision to run the boat up the beach full throttle. After all, it was his only chance.
It's our only chance, Captain.
When the boat hit the beach, she bounced. And then Herman bounced. Right into the aft of the boat. Triggering a most unglorious and unfortunate accident. And from that day forward, Herman was better known as Rusty Ass.
I suppose he was. Is that true, Jack?
True as this bottle of rum.
Don't go believing the missus. You know he's only yanking her leg.
Nobody believes me, don't you, my love?
I don't know. I suppose it could have happened.
There you go, see? Women's intuition. She knows an honest man when she's seen one. Now, if I may have the honor of this dance.
Go on.
Go get it.
Wolverhampton will roll up.
Now, who's that?
I don't know, Ma. I wasn't expecting anyone else. I suppose it could be Reg and the boys, but they wouldn't be finished up yet. Jim, you won't get anyone else?
Not by just me and Ruby.
Oh, I get it.
No, Ma, that's all right. I'll get it. Hide the booze, Jim.
Hold everything. Nobody move. Nobody move. I'm Sergeant Richard Head of the RCMP Customs and Excise Section. And this is Constable Thomas Regular.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody move. Well now, what have we here?
Nothing, boy. Just a drop of rum, boy.
Just a drop of rum, is it? Is that all?
That's all, boy. Just a drop of rum. You want a drop, boy?
Don't get smart with me, bye. Are you getting smart with me?
I'll handle this, Constable. I'll handle this. Where did you get this?
They didn't get it. He and his sister were just paying us a visit. This is my room.
Is that true? You two are guests here?
Yes, it's true.
Constable, show these people out.
Gladly, Sarge. Come on.
Catch you later, Jack. Take care.
Come on, move it.
And be sure to get their names.
Yo.
Take care, missus.
Now then, Mr.
Peddle. My name is Jack Peddle.
Jack Peddle, huh? Yeah. Sit down, Mr. Peddle. And, I take it this is your mother?
Yes, that's right.
And, where did you get this alcohol, Mrs. Peddle?
She didn't get it, I bought it.
I've no doubt that you bought it, Mr. Peddle. But where did you buy it? I see from the label, it's a brand that's not available in Canada.
That's right. It's because I bought it in St. Pierre.
Oh, St. Pierre, eh? So, I take it you would call this an imported beverage, then?
Well, I suppose you could call it that.
Aha! So he admits it. You got him now, Sarge.
Admit to what? Is there something wrong with buying a bottle over in St. Pierre?
A bottle, no. Under the Customs Act, it is indeed permissible to import one 40-ounce bottle after a visit of 48 hours. However, Mr. Peddle, I have a sneaking suspicion you have more than 40 ounces in your possession.
And what would make you think that?
Let's just say we've been watching you, Mr. Peddle.
Yeah. We've been watching you, Peddle. And we're gonna nail you to the wall. We see down to the wharf.
That's all he needs to know for now, Tom. I mean, Constable Regular, that's all he needs to know for now. But in the meantime, let's take a look around. What are you sitting on, madam?
A stool, that's what.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Are you really sure?
Sure, I'm sure. What do you think? I don't know what I'm sitting on?
I'm sure you know exactly what you're sitting on, madam. Would you stand up, please? Mrs. Peddle, would you stand up, please?
No.
That was not a request, madam. It's an order.
An order, is it? And who are you to be giving me orders in my own house?
Don't get smart with us, missus. We're 10 steps ahead of you. We know what's under there.
Get your filthy hands off me, you hear?
That'll be fine, Constable. You know, we can have you moved by force.
You'll do no such thing to my mother. She's done nothing wrong.
That's right, you tell him, Jack. I've done nothing wrong.
We have the ability to search these premises.
Yeah? You got a warrant?
Yeah, where's your warrant? Huh? Where's your warrant?
Constable, you brought the warrant.
Go, Sarge. Get up from there!
Hey!
That'll be fine, Constable. That'll be fine.
But, Sarge, I think she's sitting on a case of contraband.
I suspect you're right, Constable, but it seems we'll need a warrant. We're going to have to come back. It's going to take me a couple of hours to get down to the station and back, so in the meantime, you stay here and keep an eye on things. You know what I mean?
I'm with you, Sarge.
You wouldn't be thinking of staying here in our house, would you?
Well, actually...
Constable, it's better that you wait outside. I bid you good evening. You'll be seeing us very soon.
Shit. You all right, Ma?
Oh, no worse for wear. Don't worry about me, miss. It's you I'm worried about.
Well, I'm not so much worried about myself as Reg and the boys. If they catch me, they can only find me for a case, but if they catch up to Reg and the boys, we're in a real fix. I can't go to them because surely their spies would follow me. And I can't call him on his cell phone because it's not scrambled. I know. I can call Jim and get him to warn Reg for me. Hello? Hello, Jim, yeah? Not so bad, yes? Yeah, they must have seen me on the roof following the house. Yeah.
How do you know it ain't tapped? Yeah, Jim, it's me, Will. Listen, we're gonna have to call you back later.
You're up.
Who could sleep with this racket?
Then you know what happened?
Yeah, I heard the whole thing.
So what are we gonna do, Pop?
Not sure yet. Oh, okay. You said you unloaded the boat.
Yeah, we unloaded her in Cousin Cove. We hit all in the woods except for a case each. Reg and the boys are gonna head back into the woods and get it, and I'm gonna meet them at the road at 3 a.m. with a van.
Good. That's good. Unless they had someone follow Reg who was smart enough not to try and bust them for a single case, then we should be all right. Well, first thing we gotta do is give that constable outside something to do. Madge, you got any of that milk and magnesia?
Sure, you used it just yesterday.
Yes, my dear, and I can certainly vouch for it. Now, Jack, you just walk down and sit in your truck for about 10 minutes. That'll keep his eyes off the house.
You got a plan?
Yes, my son. With any luck, it might work.
Hello.
Who goes there?
Oh, relax, Mr. Constable. It's only me.
Oh, it's you, is it?
What are you looking at? Oh, please tell me. I just found police was so fascinating.
You do.
Oh, yes, it just excites me.
Well, actually, I'm watching some very suspicious activity.
Oh, tell me. Please, tell me.
Those crippled person. So that Jack Peddle's been sitting in his truck now for nearly 10 minutes. But he hasn't even started it up. Very suspicious, all I'd say. I'm sure that Sergeant Head. Very interesting. Wait now. Getting out. He's heading back up to the house. Very interesting.
Oh, that's just Jack. He does that to listen to the radio. He gets better reception in the truck.
Is that right? And what are you doing here, Miss Snook?
Oh, nothing really. Well, actually, I just wanted to get to know you.
To get to know me.
Yeah, that's right. It's not often a girl gets to meet interesting men around here, especially police officers.
I suppose that is true.
Oh, yes.
You, like a man in uniform, then?
Yes. Oh, yes, but then, you're not exactly in uniform, are you?
I am sometimes. But, right now I'm, undercover. Undercover.
Oh, I think I like that too.
Yeah, me too.
Constable.
You can call me Tom.
Okay, Tom. I was wondering if you might be hungry.
Yes, I haven't eaten for hours.
Where did you eat?
It was at that takeout. What was it called? The Smugglers at the Smugglers V&G.
Oh my goodness, you didn't eat there.
Why not? There's something wrong with the place.
Well, no, not usually. I see my father right there today. He's not feeling very well tonight.
Food poisoning.
Well, let's just say he's staying very close to the lavatory this evening.
I feel fine.
So did he, for a few hours, but then maybe you have a stronger constitution than he does.
That's right.
I brought you something to eat and drink.
Thank you. I'm famished.
I hope you like it. It's not much, really.
Well, what kind of drink is this?
Oh, it's just a mixture of fruit juices. My mother swears by it. It'll keep away flus and colds and all else.
Well, I don't know how to thank you.
Ah, don't worry about it. Just drink it all down. And enjoy it.
But I really would like to show you my appreciation.
Oh, you can thank me later. Right now, I'd better get back or my mother will come looking for me and we wouldn't want that, now would we?
No, yes we wouldn't.
Well, I'll see you later, Tom.
See you later, Ruby.
You're back. How'd it go?
Pretty good, I think.
That constable didn't see you going into Snook's, did he?
Nah. He stuck those silly binoculars on his nose and glued them to Jack. He was a real bloodhound on that one.
Oh, can Jack come in now?
Yeah, he can come in now. She's bringing him a nice mug-up. Way to go, my dear. Way to go. She's a good one, she is.
Yeah, it's a good one for Jack, I'd say. If he gets out of this one.
Somebody mentioned my name.
Yes, Jack? We were just saying what a lovely couple you and Ruby had made.
Ha! And there's an idea. Jack settles down and lives happily ever after.
Yeah, why not? She knows you can't go on sowing your oats forever.
Oh, now I'm not too sure there, Ma.
Now, Jack, you knows you're going to settle down someday. And what's wrong with Ruby?
Oh, sure, there's nothing wrong with Ruby. Ruby's just fine, but who knows what tomorrow shall bring.
Jack, that's what you're always saying. That's the same thing you said about that other girl you were going out with a couple of years ago. And what was her name?
Gretchen.
Gretchen, yes. Whatever happened to Gretchen?
She moved away, Ma.
Oh, where to?
St. John's. Said she couldn't see herself wasting away in a hole like Bay Cove. Guess she wanted something better, more excitement.
Oh, what's she doing now?
Oh, she's doing well now.
Oh, yeah, what?
She's selling kelp.
Kelp.
Kelp. She gets it off the beaches and she dries it and grinds it and sells it in little bags to the little stores around St. John's.
And what do they want with that?
Well, I'm not too sure there, Ma, but I think it might be an aphrodisiac.
What?
An aphrodisiac.
And what do you suppose that is?
Oh, it's real good for you, Ma. It's supposed to make you horny.
Go on.
She's giving him the juice. Yes.
Lids, Ma.
Well, Jim has gone to get word to Ridge, and Ruby just delivered the juice to the constable.
Then I suppose we better get rid of the evidence.
No, I don't think we should. They pretty well know there's a case here. They have no proof of what's in it.
Right, so as Ma says, we should flush the booze and get rid of the case before the cop comes back with the warrant.
I thought we might have to, but there may be a better way. If we flush it, They won't be able to nail us, but they'll stay suspicious and dog us from here on in. You see, Jack, if you're gonna outsmart a cop, you gotta think what he's thinking, and then do what he doesn't expect.
How's that, Pop?
Well, first of all, you gotta understand that the cop automatically assumes he's smarter than you are. To him, you're just a dumb crook who's incapable of making it in the legitimate world. And he believes this because it makes life simple. But what he doesn't know, or chooses to forget, is that if our ancestors, including his, had followed the letter of the law, we would never have even settled on this island in the first place. But we're here, we're hanging on, and we're still bending the law.
And breaking it occasionally.
And breaking it occasionally. So to him, you're just a dumb crook who's bound to do the obvious.
Which should be to flush the booze and smash the bottles.
That's right. That sergeant has no expectations of finding much booze here when he gets back. But he had to go and get his warrant anyway. So he'll search this place top to bottom, looking for any evidence to justify his actions to his superiors. And to make us sweat.
He's gonna need to save face.
That's right. He needs an out, so he doesn't look so stupid to his bosses. You see, even though these cops like to think of themselves as heroes, battling the forces of evil, they can't escape the fact that they're also bureaucrats. And so, they can't get away from having to follow the first commandment of the bureaucracy.
Which is?
Thou shalt cover thy ass.
Right.
So that cop needs to come out of this in a way that it looks like no crooks got away because of his little blunder.
So what's the plan, Pop?
Well, I made a phone call from the Snooks, which should solve the problem. But timing will be very important. In the meantime, we sit and wait.
Well, you won't have to wait much longer. That constable's heading this way, and he's in a hurry, too.
Take your position, Ma. I'm as bad if someone asks.
Mr. Peddle? Mrs. Peddle, somebody?
Yes, who is it?
It's me, Constable Regular. Please let me in.
Why, yes, Constable. Come in, come in.
Thanks, sir. I didn't think I'd make it.
What seems to be the problem, Constable?
Food poisoning.
Food poisoning. Not you, too.
Oh, yes, me too.
Well, what can we do for you, Constable? Would you like a seat?
Yes. Well, no. Please, Mr. Peddle.
Yes.
May I use your bathroom?
Oh, why, certainly. It's just up over the stairs and on your left. Oh, mind yourself on the stairs.
What's that for?
I just managed to retrieve that in time.
I suppose you'll be needing that.
Huh? Here she comes.
Who?
You'll see.
Mr. Peddle? Mrs. Peddle? Somebody?
Coming.
And how you feeling now, Constable?
Oh, feeling a bit better, ma'am.
Yeah, sure, there's nothing like a nice few hot toddies to kill the stomach germs, but you're going to need one more now to do the trick.
That's right, my son. You need 3 good ones tonight and 1 more in the morning, just to be sure you're rid of it.
Well, thank you, Jack. Why, thank you.
Oh, you're most certainly welcome, Constable.
You know something, Jack? You folks is all right.
Constable, you're not too bad yourself.
I think so.
Oh, I certainly do. Don't you think so, Mom?
Oh, yes, the constable's a fine man. A real fine man, I'd say.
And sure, we fully appreciate you're only trying to do your job.
Oh, yes, and he's doing it very well, too.
Oh, yes, very well indeed. And sure, even people with the best of intentions are bound to have misunderstandings.
Misunderstandings.
Who's this fella?
It's a constable regular. What you got?
Constable? What's wrong? Is someone dead?
No, Ma, no one's dead. Constable was just doing his his job and he took ill. Figured I had some illegal alcohol or something.
Sure, you missed it all, boy.
It's just as well I did by the sound of it. Now, sir, I can tell you that I allow no illegal substances of any kind under my roof. Never have, never will. You can look wherever you like. Who's that?
Oh, it's probably just the sergeant, the warrant.
I do need to inform you that I have a warrant to search these premises. Constable Hunt, search the premises. What's going on here?
That's what I'd like to know.
Now, Pa, this is just Sergeant Head. He's just doing his job. Just sit here for now.
Okay, son.
Sorry, Sergeant. Pa woke up with a bad case of indigestion. Seems to be going around.
I'm sorry, Sarge. Seems I got a mild case of them. Let me right out. She gave me Sir Hot Toddy, boy, and it feels right better.
Is that so, Constable?
Yes, sir.
Mrs. Peddle, may I ask you to stand up, please?
Oh, I don't know. This is my favourite spot for knitting, you know. And the nurse says it's good for my circulation, too.
Mrs. Peddle, please. I have a warrant.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Constable, did they move that case?
Actually, Sarge, I never for sure seen a case.
Is that so, Constable?
No, sir. I found this in the vigilance, sir.
Aha! I do believe I do see a case. I'm surprised that you seem to have begun to doubt your own senses. Thank you, Constable. Well, now, Mr. Peddle, what have we here? What have we here?
That's a case, Sarge.
I know it's a case, Constable! Do you think that old dog makes a foot of iron in a she-man? Sit down! Just sit down! Constable, over there.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Mr. Peddle, what have we here, huh? What have we here? Oh, is this all you found?
I checked all the rooms and closets.
I'll take that, Sergeant. I believe you're holding my private property, which, as you can see, is a Canadian. Here's a receipt. Still in the case.
Maybe they hid in the basement, Sarge, or in the attic.
Don't have a basement or attic.
Did you search all doors and hatches?
All doors, yes. I didn't see any hatches, but we can knock out some of the walls.
Oh, never mind that, Constable. Any sign of broken glass?
No, sir.
Constable Regular. Did anyone enter or leave these premises while I was gone?
No, sir. Oh, except once now when Jack went to the truck listening to the radio.
Rocket on. You're absolutely sure of that?
Yes, sir.
You can look wherever you like, officer. You can bring in your dogs if you like.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Peddle. Mr. Peddle, Mrs. Peddle, I believe I have to apologize for any inconvenience I may have caused you.
Oh, don't worry about that, Miss Son. We know you're only doing your job.
Yes, sure, fellas. Now let's let bygones be bygones and have a drink. What do you say?
No, thank you, Mr. Peddle. Good night. Constable Regular!
Wait now. Wait now. Ha! They're gone! Hello? Hey, Jim, appears to have been a big misunderstanding. Yeah. Here, come on over. All right. All right, let's celebrate. Come on, we have a couple of drinks now. Of course, if we're going to have drinks, we got to have toast, right? Ma, it's your turn.
No, me son, you knows I'm no good for that.
Dad.
I did enough work tonight. You're the toastmaster.
Jim, Ruby, come on in. Hey, we got one more to join the party, huh? Red, you're late for sore eyes. They didn't get you.
No, I never seen a cat bird laugh, but give me warm meat, so I stay put. I will just let that good stuff sit for a few days now to things cool off a bit. In the meantime, your brothers keep my eye on things, including the police hours. Like,
sounds like a plan, boy.
Here you go. And you're just in time for Jack to give the toast.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Rum, rum, rum. You are ever so sweet. From the top of my head to the toes of my feet. Our tactics are raw and may not always please you, with our coves and our boats and our milk and magnesia. But good times and hard times are all part of the game. And your friends and your neighbors are one and the same. Let history, the Noble Endeavour.